Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Phins. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Much appreciated. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull up my camera. Just need to take care of something real quick. But guys, thank you so much for coming through. Keep it coming in. On your way in, guys, hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Let everybody else know we're live. I appreciate all you guys. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching the replay. Much appreciated. Also, too, if you're interested in coming on to the show, let me know. Hit me up on Twitter or X. That way it'll be easier. As well as and I have a couple of shows coming out. A couple of people I need to reply to as far as what I'm doing. A, for the draft, and B, I've been asked to come on some other shows. So I know my schedule's kind of busy, guys, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and what do you call it? Enjoy this and have fun. Obviously, as one should. But guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Thank you for coming through. I wanted to. I was in the middle of writing this very good little like, good morning, guys. I'm taking today off, but I was told by someone else, who shall not be named, that I should probably, come on today. I'm tired, people, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. We're gonna have fun, like we always do. I just need a literal minute to be able to get through this. Good morning, Sincerity. Welcome, Jeremiah. Good morning, Miss Phins. Welcome, Spencer. Like button, guys. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Emoji. Shout out to Michelle, one of our members. Congrats to the Panthers, game 2, winning overtime. Oh my God, yes. Shout out to the real. I'm telling you, my team will get me a championship this year. My Panthers team will get me a championship this year. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I can't wait to see it. But let me get this camera situation going, because it's having some issues, and I want to make sure it doesn't disrupt my internet. You know what I mean? So, but today, guys, we're gonna do some straight hot takes. I already got somebody interested in talking. We won't do our regular hot take Thursdays with my co-host Insanity 5. That'll be usually Thursdays, but like Thursday nights. The thing is, the draft is going on, so you know what I mean. I'm not gonna like we're just gonna talk today. We're not gonna do a regular show. We're just gonna talk today. But I appreciate you guys coming through. What's up, Shake Money? Welcome, sir. Much appreciated. Thank you for coming through. Let me give me 1 second, guys, for coming through. Good morning, Joe. Another member. What's up, Joe? Look at that. Look at Joe. You see this picture, people? Look like he's vacationing, as he should during the spring. Let's go Heat tonight. What's up? Good morning, Dolphins Cinema. Another member. Thank you so much, guys, for being members. Yeah, good luck to the Heat. I give us one chance, one opportunity to win, and that's pretty much it. I don't see the team really winning like that, you know. Oh, I don't. Good morning, Dadina, another member. Can I get some emojis from the members, guys, so people can see? They can enjoy these emojis. Thank you, Daddy. Welcome. Much appreciated. Oh, and here she is. What's up, Insanity?
What's up, world? How are you guys doing today? Good morning. It's a
Good
great
morning.
day. It's a beautiful day out here in New Jersey. I get to watch the Heat play, and then I get to see what craziness my GM and my head coach are going to do tomorrow night. So it's two back-to-back wonderful nights of Miami sports. I'm not a
Three. Well,
Panthers fan.
technically three because Panthers.
I'm not a Panthers fan.
Oh, I'm
Congrats to
sorry.
y'all
You're
though. You
right.
know,
I was gonna say
my
the
team's not in it, so
yeah.
kind of rooting for you, but I haven't watched a single Panthers game yet, so I'm not going to just sit up here and act like I know what's going on. So
And you missed a heck of a game.
I
You
saw
you missed a heck of
highlights.
a game. Let me tell you something. We literally have the best goalie in the entire league,
Big
bar
Bob,
none. Bob the
Big
Builder
Bob,
freaking stopped the puck without even looking. My man wasn't even looking and he did it backwards. Like, I don't know
instincts,
what it is. I don't know
instincts.
what it is. I'm
He's been,
tired. Oh,
isn't he like 50? Let me stop.
no, it's not. What are you talking about?
It's a
Uh,
joke. It's a joke.
literally,
He's been in the league forever.
oh my god, the kind of saves my man was doing. It's just they can't handle it. But Fizana, give me a second. Can you prep people on just not the regular talk we had yesterday because obviously that's gonna be for a regular show, but give them a hot take. It could be about the Heat, could be about the Panthers. Give me a hot take about the Heat. Actually, I think
A,
that'll be.
a hot take about the Heat. Okay. Wow, that's a poll. Was not expecting to do that. Okay. Boom. Hot take. Caleb Martin has no confidence in his shot without Jimmy Butler on the court. I saw game one and I've been watching all season and it is a mess. I mean, granted, the jumper isn't fluid, it isn't cute, it isn't pretty, but it was serviceable last year. This year, game one, so many times, whether it was a dribble, pull up, like he has the defender like backpedaling, just pull up mid range. Nope, I'm gonna just back out and try to pass it to someone else. He's not even looking to shoot. Open from baseline three. Brick, brick,
No.
open, top of the key three. Rim, nothing but rim. It's horrible. It is as if the shot is broken. And if we can get on Tyler Hero, because obviously he has to be the one to show me the scoring because he's the two. But I honestly thought that some of the playoff mojo would have been back and Caleb could at least get us 15. 15. Like you don't go into the garden and shoot as badly as both he and Hero did. We could also go into they don't have an answer for Bam. Like Bam literally, if he wanted to post up or the mid-range game and give us 30 and give us 30. There are answers, ladies and gentlemen, but we don't I don't think we have the consistency to do it, and it's sad to see game one, even when we were able to somehow get back in that game. I'm thinking, okay, Spo has figured out something. The defense was defensing. Nope. Caleb with bricks. Tyler can't hit a basket. Only Jaime Jaquez, the rookie, seems to know what he's doing out there, him and Bam. But it's like Bam's not aggressive enough. This is what gear for Bam? Come on now. Come on now. You Team USA. You're potentially defensive player of the year. I know you're not going to win it again. You're going to get snubbed again for the umpteenth year. What are we doing here? We looked literally shook. It looked as if we were so ineffective. Like we didn't know how to run a single set, a single play. And your offense can't be that broken just because one player goes out. Granted, it's a big piece, but you've been playing without him all year. It's not as if this is something you have not done this season. There was a stretch where Jimmy was out multiple games. Jesus, get it together tonight. I'm not saying you got to go in to the Garden and win, but Jesus, how can you not, as an NBA team, cover 14 points? It's bad. It's Don't make me go on a rant about this team. Jesus, that's
I didn't realize what I opened up.
you opened up pain. You opened up pain because you didn't watch the game. You said you didn't watch the game. You opened up
No, I for sure didn't.
you opened
I
up a
for
well
sure
of
didn't.
pain. And I'm going to be a glutton for punishment tonight because I'm going to watch the game on TNT, and I'm going to be frustrated again.
The game's tonight.
The game,
I
yeah.
don't even want to watch it. I refuse to watch the Celtics. I can't. I already have to deal with my dad being a Patriots fan. I can't. I don't want to deal with the Celtics either, if I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't.
You're not
Yeah.
watching the Celtics. You're watching the Heat against the Celtics.
Yeah, but they're going to get destroyed, and I just don't want to watch that. It's too much. And I'm a believer. Like I believe that the
I don't.
team can blah blah blah
Nope.
blah blah.
Nope.
I just don't want to do that.
Nope. Not with our scoring. How's your leading scorer, the rookie?
Hmm?
How's your leading scorer, the rookie? All these vets on this team.
Oh, Hawkes.
Yeah, I love Jaime.
Oh well, yeah. Um, it is what it is what it is. At this point, clearly, I don't know if you're upset because you lost a a bet, or if you're mad.
No, I didn't. No, first of all, I'm not crazy enough to bet on the Heat with that in the playoffs without Jimmy Butler on the
Jimmy.
court. That would, if you bet on the Heat, that's crazy. What I'm upset about is a collection of things. Just a collection of things. It was not what you expect to see when you talk Heat culture basketball. That's what I was upset with. The level of play.
Or the lack.
No, the level of it, because it was so bad. It didn't necessarily lack.
So you still think we have a shot at winning?
Heck no. Heck,
What do you mean? We could pull it off.
if Jimmy, listen, they look like some pups without Jimmy out there.
Mm,
They
that's
look like
because
like
we have nobody. How many times
no
people get
toughness.
mad? We have no other. We can't be with just Jimmy. It's he already proved that it's not that he can't like the man is literally giving his entire body. He needs help, and they keep getting these um what do you call it, these hand me down veterans. He needs an actual star. Like, and I can't. I'm
I'm
still
gonna
gonna root.
I'm
I'm
gonna
still
say
gonna root for my
something.
team.
I'm gonna say something very controversial.
It's a hot take.
He has his other star. That other star just hasn't decided to show up.
You mean Bam Adebayo?
Absolutely. Don't tell me you're an all star. And when we need you the most, and you are supposed to be the leader, you come up that short. I'm
Mm.
sorry. I'm sorry. The fact that I remember there was a stretch where I was just like, just feed Bam, just feed Bam. Here come Tyler's little stupid. Oh my
Hey,
gosh. And I understand shooters got to shoot and you got to find it. But every single time he put up a shot, I was like, yeah, no. I was like, no. Like after the first quarter, I lost all faith. I lost all faith in the shot. It was, and like literally when we came, I was like, you know what, just keep feeding Bam. It's working. We can get stops, cut back into this thing. No, we get down like 5. What do? Everybody else would just start shooting. Him or Jaime. Like I would not have been upset if it was him or Jaime because they were the only ones that knew how to score something. But outside of that, man, yeah,
I
whatever.
get it. I get it.
Hopefully Duncan coming off of his birthday bash weekend or whatever, and being up in Boston where he's from, that area, seeing some family. Hopefully come in, maybe
Aw.
hit like some like 5 threes for us or something. You got
Probably like seven
even
trees.
even the rotation on defense. You got Sam Hauser weak side wide open three, like four consecutive plays. Are you kidding? We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get into it. We're not gonna get into it.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a preview of Miss Heat Culture. Miss Heat Culture. I might have to just turn it into like one segment and keep it like
Mm-mm.
that, but not this
Well,
season. I
you
don't
have
think.
to, yeah, you would have to watch, and you refuse to watch your team.
Yeah, I
You go
know.
down with the ship. You go down.
You know what? I'm gonna watch tonight because I did watch the Panthers yesterday. You know what? At least my team can make it to the playoffs and give me some sort of show, not just completely lay down.
Listen, the Devils had a tough year. We had a tough year. We'll be back. We got some.
But
We got some things to fix.
my team can win playoff games, multiple back back.
Not your football team. Anyway,
That's my point. That is exactly my point. It's hot take Wednesday, I guess.
Hot take Panthers. Panthers aren't winning the Stanley Cup. I'm calling it right now.
Thank you so much, guys. She just needed I don't know what's going on with her. She's a little bit in her hateration train, but good morning, guys. Good morning, Mr. Dean. I'm sorry I'm not opening up the link today. Definitely not, but I hope everything's going well with you and your family. As always, you know I love you guys. You know I love you guys. Yeah, I love you guys. Absolutely hope everything's been going well. I keep saying the Heat need. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you backstage? Was this you backstage?
Hey, prove me wrong. Prove everyone wrong like you did last year.
Keep watching.
Who are you guys
Keep
playing? Tampa.
watching.
Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa Bay Lightning, who's won 2 Stanley Cups in the last 4 years.
Yeah, good
That
team.
team.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the battle of the Sunshine State, people.
Mm-hmm. You
Hmm.
still got the big Boston Bruins who you haven't been. Nope, we're not gonna go up again. Come
What do you
on,
mean? Boston Bruins, didn't we beat them 1, 2, 3, 4 straight games last season as the AC?
what have
And
you
they were
done
the
this
number
year?
one?
What have
Get
you
out
done
of
this
here.
year? What have you done
Get
this
out of
year?
here.
What
Get
have you done this
playoffs.
year?
It's a different atmosphere. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
okay. Well, I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Just a different atmosphere. Okay, we'll see.
Hmm.
Okay,
Michelle, who's we? Because right now you're sounding a little sus, ma'am.
she is a Devils fan.
Then Michelle, you have been excommunicated. The Panthers will win a Stanley Cup this year. You will see. Let's go Panthers. Exactly. Let's go Panthers. What's up, Shekel? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
So he's 35. Yeah, good luck.
You're a hater. But
I'm not a
anyways,
hater.
ladies and
I
gentlemen,
said
you're
I'm
an
rooting for
absolute
y'all. I
hater.
said I'm rooting for y'all.
Mhm.
Listen, are you ready to do what I want to do today?
Is that what we're doing today? Because I thought we were gonna do that for another show.
No,
Or
we're not doing. We're not doing the big, like, we're not doing the
not that
hot
one.
take show. No, no,
Okay.
no, no, no,
This is
no,
why
no.
you. She's the reason why there was a show today. Because I wanted to sleep in and I wanted to just relax. But no. Are you coming on today? 2 minutes past the hour. Fine.
Oh, I like hearing about my team. Oh my gosh, every single time. You act like you get to what's the name?
Yeah.
You act like you act like you get to just decide when you can and won't go live. It's Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fine. Good morning, Kings. I will say this before we start.
Mm-mm.
Guys, we need to be kind to each other, no matter what age. Um, I know that sometimes it's a different era we're living in. Listen, let me. I'm a millennial. Uh, I don't know if you technically count as a millennial or not. You might be on the cusp. I don't think you do. I don't think you are.
Stop trying to tell the world my age.
I don't know, whatever.
Stop trying to
I'm a
tell her
millennial,
age.
whatever. Anyways, um, so we're the generation of there was no social media to poof, there's social media, when you could say you're technically older than Google, then yeah, that's oh my god, what? Yeah. Um I'm not 65 either. Damn. But I'm still super young. It's just I remember a time when there was no internet and we just have regular Saturday morning cartoons, and we actually interacted with humans. We had social skills. We played till 9, 10 p.m. manhunt outside and tag you're it. And we played with everybody. The entire community was safe. Did you have your creeps out there? Of course. Those suckers are never gonna leave. You're never gonna 100% get rid of them. But when you have 10, 8, 10, 12, 15 kids all playing at night in your own little community, it was a beautiful thing. I still remember when my brother climbing trees, trying to hide from people, like, hey, what's that? Yeah, okay, no, but hold on. When do we go out to go to home base? Like it was awesome. And I don't mean like climb 2 feet. I'm talking like 10, 15 feet size trees, actually. Story and a half. But we have to be kind to each other. This is a new age, so it's kind of hard, especially when you're dealing with the younger generations that don't have those same social skills or experiences of just going outside and figure your stuff out, in the dirt. But just be kind to everybody. That's it. Doesn't matter who you are, just be kind. You never know. That's why I always say you never know what people are going through. Always be kind. Um, always be kind. You're telling your age, but a great time. I'm not really telling my age, whatever. I'm 67 and a half. I'm about to get my AARP card. There you go. So I look great for 67. Thank you. Uh, and do people not forget that Google's like 15 years old, or is that just you? Or is that just YouTube? Right? Right? Yeah. I was still a little kid. Like, I'll tell you this. I wasn't born when Marino was drafted or any time within the beginning of his career at all. I didn't even pay attention to him till 2000, till after he retired. So there you go.
Did you
If you're
have an AOL?
no,
Okay.
I didn't. No. Mm. But I do remember AOLs. I just didn't have one. Yeah. Yeah. Now, if I get specific with the rest of the stuff I want to say, then definitely I'll be dating myself. But whatever. I don't care. I know I look good at 67 and a half. You forgot that half, okay? If you're 67, then cows fly. uh, I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it. I'm from the age where we had only had MySpace and Facebook, and that was far. Oh, yeah, the beginning of all that. I still remember that. I still remember that when that started. Yeah, because I mean, look, I remember stuff when I was 3 years old. I was actually just talking to my cousin about it like the other day. Like between me and my brother, it was a sharper image. Just because girls naturally we develop faster than boys, so yeah. I remember Gateway Computer. Okay, you guys may not know this, but my dad has masters when it comes to computer engineering, software engineering, hardware, and all that other stuff. So yes, I remember with the little cow, the little gateway. But that now I'm little. That's But yeah, I remember those. That's Man, I remember having the the my Macintosh orange and teal computers in school. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm a big kid now. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kids. You know what? It was what do you call it? That time. Um this was it was just good, wholesome. That's the word. It was very wholesome back then. You know what I mean? Yeah, you had your crime, you had your whatever, but it was very wholesome.
It was wholesome.
It
Please
was
stop.
wholesome.
Please stop.
What?
Jesus. There was nothing wholesome about Miami in the 90s, but that's okay. Um, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I'm not from Miami. I'm from Broward County, so I don't know what
Oh
you're
my
talking about.
gosh. Oh wow. Wow. Okay.
And second, and
Okay.
second, yeah, it was absolutely wholesome. Like I remember. Look, I will never apologize for having a great childhood. I had a great childhood, and it was wholesome. And the kids in the community, completely different type of people, every color, shape, size, whatever. And we were all running around, sweating our butts. Our parents didn't have to worry about it. We'd walk to school together, do you know what I mean? Like
So
it was
Broward's like
awesome.
a Broward County's like a nice area. Like I'm not privy to.
Way, way better than
So it's like night and day compared to Dade.
yes.
So
It's not even close.
Dade is
The only good
bad.
thing about Miami Dade County, and do
Wow.
not take offense if you're from Miami Dade County,
Uh oh. Hot take.
coastal Miami. That's it.
Uh oh.
That's it. Now, inland Miami, that's the rough part of Miami. It is. You can argue with me all you want, but you won't because you know I'm right. I'm from West Broward, and that's where it's family friendly. Like that's not a hot take. That is a fact. If you don't believe me, ask anybody from Miami. They'll tell you. They'll tell you what inland Miami's like.
I
It's
think
not.
that
It's not an easy place to live or grow up in. Not at all.
shout out to your parents for having you in a amazingly safe environment. My parents are the same
Yeah,
exact way. I grew
exactly.
I grew up in the burbs. So shout out to our parents for the burb life. I'm
And I
not
will
gonna
never
apologize for it.
apologize. I will never
Nope,
apologize for
proud
it.
of it.
Absolutely.
Are you ready?
You're generalizing too much. I'm not, Bills. You know what? Maybe I might be generalizing, but I can attest because although I didn't grow up in it, everybody I know is either from the Tri County, Palm Beach, Broward, and Miami Dade. And yes, I know enough, been there enough, have plenty of contacts from Miami Dade. This is exactly how it is. So, but anywho, it is what it is. It's a coastal. Now, don't get me wrong. There are super rough parts in Broward County too, and typically they end up being and by the highway by 95 East Fort Lauderdale. If you know, you know. That's all I gotta say. So, but at the end of the day, I'll never apologize for it because I love my life. I absolutely love my life, and there's nothing wrong with that. No way, that Dean. Interesting fact: I was the first AOL technician in South Florida. Dude, you are an icon, sir. Holy smokes! That's saying something, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's awesome. I like that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, shout out to our parents for sure. I'm just saying, I wish it went back to those days where kids didn't just stay in the rooms, you know what I mean, and just play video games. Don't get me wrong, I grew up with video games. So in fact, we've had every console ever made in human history, but we played, our little video games. But then we went outside,
You had Dreamcast? or is it Dreamcube? Dreamcube. What's Dreamcube?
Stop. It's called Sega Dreamcast. It was one of the greatest games of all time.
Oh, it was a
Bash
GameCube, right?
kissing.
It's a GameCube.
No, Sega Dreamcast.
Right, but wasn't there like a
Nintendo
GameCube?
Nintendo GameCube is a different one.
Yeah, that's why I say no. It's a game.
Yes,
I'm
it's
thinking of a
Nintendo
movie.
game.
I'm thinking of. Have you ever seen Malibu's Most Wanted?
Yes,
And he's
Malibu.
like, I had a. He's talking about the game system he had, and he put like two
Yeah,
together. I was like,
he like,
my mind went
oh,
there, but yes,
okay.
we didn't have. I mean, we had a lot of them. We had obviously Nintendo 64, PlayStation, all of those, all
PlayStation
the
1, yeah.
all the Xboxes, all that type of stuff.
Same, same.
Yeah, so
If I'm
Did you have a
honest,
Wii? Or Wii? Did you Wii it out?
did we ever we no, because we ended up getting the Connect.
Got you.
So we didn't really need the Wii. But I did play the Wii because my neighbors had the Wii, so I'd play the little tennis. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah,
my cousins also had the Wii. But the what do you call it? Really my dad has had every game system. Because obviously older and he had
got the money.
the,
Yeah.
the Atari and all that stuff. Yeah. His parents definitely shout out to my grandparents. Yeah. Um but yeah, no. But I know this. It's it's a lot of fun. I will never forgive my father. He knows this to this day. I'm so mad. He sold my Sega Genesis. That was my favorite console. I had so many games. I had like over 30 games. And back then, 30 games was a lot.
That was a lot. That
10
was a
games.
lot. That
10
was a
games
lot.
was a lot.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
over 30 games. And my favorite, Road Rage. The little motorcycle one.
Oh, I know what you talk about. Yeah.
Ah,
Well, you ain't gonna have me out here showing my age. Anyway,
what do you call it?
I'm out here agreeing with
She's
you one day.
65 and a half, ladies and gentlemen. I'm 67 and a half. She's 65 and a half.
Do the math.
Collectively, we got over 100 years of experience.
Yeah, you know it's crazy. And I was just about to ask you this because I know when you were born. So
I know when you
technically,
were born too.
I know. So technically, we both have seen a Dolphins playoff win.
Girl, what you mean? I told you I wasn't paying attention to the Dolphins at all till 2000.
So you haven't.
I don't remember. The only experience I had, and I watched that movie after it was made,
Hmm.
years after,
Yeah,
was Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
that's close to you got into a Super Bowl. Do you remember what team he played in the Super Bowl in that movie?
The Eagles.
Yeah, the fight scene.
Yeah,
The fight scene.
that's exactly that's that's exactly where exactly where I what do you call it? I went um to go fight him. Sorry, to exactly where my mind went directly. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious. Yeah.
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 You
But
gotta go? No.
oh no.
Dang it. All right. Are you ready to talk some Fins?
Yeah, let's go. 954, baby. Let's go. Yeah.
Not 5-4 in the world.
Broward County. You know what? I do remember before not having to learn. I was, I don't remember when, but was it elementary school or middle school? I'm not sure. But I remember when we didn't have to learn area codes. But I do remember my childhood number though. My childhood like house number. We did have a house phone. And I still remember the number. Yeah. So, ooh, I just called myself. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to segue into the Dolphins part of the
Actual hot
conversation.
take. Yes, exactly.
The
Sorry.
Dolphins part. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. When production is not producing, and you tell them to give you a particular thumbnail, and they give you something else, you then have to change your name to that. Today, we will be surveying our Dolphins team.
What thumbnail? Whatever. What
I
you?
definitely check your messages. Check your messages.
What thumbnail?
Check your messages.
I got the thumbnail. Oh,
Oh,
oh.
I don't want to be,
Now you're making.
correlated with just, how can I put this? Hot takes. No, no.
Wow. At least I changed it up a little and said
I pledge allegiance
hot takes
to the flag of the United States of America.
and to the republic for which it stands, one
One nation.
nation under God, indivisible, with liberties and justice for all.
Do they still do that in school? I remember doing that. But we're going to get
I remember doing that too, and it's sad,
okay.
but they don't. They
That's
don't.
crazy. Uh, well, that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We're
We'll
not going
leave
to get
that
into a pillar.
offline.
Yep, yep. We're
Yeah,
not.
because again, we'll
It,
leave that offline because that's not again. Not everybody can handle real talk. So,
okay. So, as you know, the most
mm-hmm.
annoying part of after dealing with customer service is that survey they try to make you take at the end of the conversation that you normally hang up on unless you got time that day.
Pretty much.
So today we are going to survey the Miami Dolphins group by group, position by position, front office, coaching, all of that. And we're going to do it on based off of, level of concern. We'll do it
Okay.
now. We'll do it
Okay.
some we'll do like a mid-season thing that you like to do. And
You
at the
know
end
I
of the season,
love to do
so
that.
yeah, I guess this is the end of the season survey. You did the end of the season review.
Yes,
Now
I
we're
did.
going to do the end
Okay.
of the season survey. So, uh,
Okay. Well, while you do
these
that, I'm gonna put the right thumbnail. So
yeah,
don't worry.
okay. So, the I guess the levels that we are going to survey this off of are not at all concerned, slightly concerned.
Are you
The
keeping
rest
track? You should keep track so you can email it to me.
Oh my gosh, every single time. You know what? This is why the protection. I'm telling you, man, I am going to HR after this. I am
Fine, go to HR. But why is it that I'm always the one having to keep track of
I
everything and
I am
you
keeping track.
never do?
Listen, I'm sending it to you right now on X. Oh my
Oh, thank
god.
God. I forgot to spell survey for a second.
That is just rich.
That's
That
what we
is
do.
just rich.
That's what we do.
Okay. Boom. Send it to you. So can I now finish for the people in the chat?
People in the chat. Okay, go ahead.
So, not at all concerned. H slightly concerned, somewhat concerned, moderately concerned, or extremely concerned. Yes, it's one of those surveys, ladies and gentlemen. And
Wow.
I know it's gonna be, kind of, hard for you guys to keep up. But just
Controversial, but it's okay.
right. And we are going to start off right at the captain, the one who runs the squad. Mike McDaniel. How concerned are you about Mike McDaniel?
Jeez, we're gonna start there. How concerned are we about Mike McDaniel? And the survey says, hold up, I'm uploading it for the people in the back so that they,
Oh yeah, that would be really nice.
yeah. Let me add it here real quick. See, production can happen. It's just I need a minute sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, work with me here. Mm. If I gotta go, how concerned I am, then Oh snap, man! You really are gonna make me have to.
Yeah, it's one of those surveys where it's like, am I this one? Am I more of this one? You gotta, you got this though.
Okay, I am. I'm gonna go because we're going level of concern. Number one,
Hmm.
not at all concerned. Number two, slightly concerned. Three, somewhat concerned. Four, moderately concerned. Five, extremely concerned. I'm gonna go three, somewhat concerned. Yeah, that's where I'm at. What's up, Lou? Of course.
What concerns you?
His speed of development. That's where I'm gonna go at. His speed of
Mm,
development. That's where I'm gonna go. I think. I know he's a young coach, and I know that coaches need time to develop, just like players do.
mm-hmm.
I know that he's working on certain things that, for me personally, I told him I needed him to literally. I told him to his face he needed to go ahead and work on. But I would say the speed of his development. I think that would be what I would be most concerned right now.
I'm slightly concerned. I'm not, somewhat slightly concerned. I do love the creativity in his play calling.
Okay.
I do like that I saw a little bit of development in the offense in year two. I mean, that's what I'm gonna have to kind of gear his towards. Um, I will say I trust him to get the ball to our playmakers. Um, I would like to I would like to see a little bit more utilization of the tight end position, but I understand that is the next step. So I'm very interested to see how we do with that this year. But when it comes to Mike McDaniel, I feel like he has the makings to be good, potentially one day great. Um he has the plays, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just gotta execute better. I will say the challenges are a little bit shaky. Time
We already
time
discussed that. We
time
already
management.
discussed that. We can talk offline, and I can give you the 411 on that when I spoke to Coach, but I don't want to put it
Oh,
out there.
oh, okay.
So I actually literally had a conversation. That's what I called them out on. Coach, your challenges, man.
Yeah.
And in case people are wondering, this is what we're going by. The level of concerns. Look at that. It fits perfectly in between us. Uh Not at all concerned, slightly concerned, somewhat concerned, moderate concerned, and extremely concerned. So that is what we're doing it. And right now we started in with um Mike McDaniel. So there you go. I'll continue.
But, well, yeah, but the last thing I was just going to say, some time management. Just got to get better with that, and we will be fine. I think we'll be better this year with those things. And what's the name? So you ready for your next one?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm not saying this to be controversial. I'm
Mm,
not saying this to stir the pot.
hmm.
The health of this team.
Five, extremely concerned. That was not even a question.
You couldn't be moderately concerned.
Five, extremely concerned. It's not even a question. How on earth do we have every lineman who's literally hurt? And on top of that, too, again, shout out to Bushberry. I love that man, clearly. But I don't trust. I don't trust the health of this team. And I absolutely do not trust the health of our specifically one of the most important positions I left tackle. But that's just me. What's your date?
Do you know every single one of our starting running backs, Achan, Mostert,
All of
and
them.
Jeff, all missed time last year?
Hmm.
I don't think we had a game where they all were available. I'm
Game one. No,
Jeff wasn't
Jeff
available. Game.
Wilson was he wasn't he on the pup list? Never mind.
Yeah, yeah, he was on the
Not
list.
even week one.
He
God.
was, he was on the list, all right. He was on the list. They were all on the list. Jesus, they were all on the list. But got way more out of that position group than what I expected for
Mm.
those injuries. So
Shout out to the coach.
shout out to the coach. Shout out to the coach for that one.
And shout out to the training that only apparently work with the running backs and no other position.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Okay. So collectively, the tight end group. You seem to love tight ends.
I love tight ends.
You-
I love
That
tight ends.
we're not doing this today. We're not. we're not. We're not. I refuse.
What do you
Today's
mean?
today's going to be a great day. The
Today is
Heat
a great day. I don't know what you're
somehow
talking.
the Heat are going to find a way to tie it up tonight.
By the way, pause. I always say, and I'm almost 98% right. Home teams, the game they always take their foot off the pedal. It's game two at home. The only two games I give us any shot at winning, because I do believe we'll sneak one. It's going to be either this game two or our first game at home. That's it. But continue.
Pray for the Heat. The tight end group. How concerned are you?
Injury wise,
No. Just skill wise. Like
skill wise, honestly, and don't take this the wrong way, I'm not at all concerned because we don't use them. So why would I care? We got a tight end, and then oh, I don't know. I was still looking for the rest. So
seriously,
yeah,
you were looking for the rest.
I was looking for the rest. Yeah.
Didn't find any, huh?
No, not at all. Actually, I'm still looking. Oh, wait. I might have found one. You know who this is?
Wait, what is that? Like that little Bucky thing? You know, I don't know.
This is Bucky from Bucky. He's our tight end. He's our other tight end. And he's our blocking tight end. So there you go.
We have a blocking tight end.
Yep.
We just need more of, I guess, catching tight ends. But they have to be given the opportunity to also.
Don't, don't, do not talk to me about no catching tight end. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Red, White, and Buzz is a Thunder fit. Jesus.
Morning on, I'm a Caps fan, but I think the Rangers will win it. Red, White, and Bills, you're just a hater, and the Panthers will definitely be beating everybody. But let's move on. Yeah, I'm not at all concerned because we don't use them, so whatever. Actually, I need you to take this because somebody's at the door. So
So someone's at the door. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, since Miss Phins is not here, and I don't want to hear, her thoughts on this one, and I pretty much don't want to hear any of your thoughts about this. How about we just go ahead and get it out the way? Tua Tunga Vailoa. How concerned are we about, how can I put this? About how he will perform this year. I guess we can put it that way, right? How well, or just overall him as a quarterback, how concerned are you with his development, how he is in the NFL? And I am going to start it off and say, you know what? Slightly, slightly. And it's only because I've seen him improve every year. I don't know when that is going to plateau out and it will be, this is what he is going to be. I do appreciate the fact that he has continued to work on his game and trying to become better. I do appreciate the fact that he has gone out and gotten one of the most coveted QB coaches. I do appreciate the fact that he has put his body through tremendous stress, whether it was the gaining of weight and now having to lose all of that and keep it all off. It's easy to gain it. A little bit harder to lose it. I mean, not as much for athletic men, but I don't know if we correlate athleticism with Tua. But I'm only slightly concerned. I'm very, very interested to see what product we are going to get on the field. To say that I'm not concerned at all would be a lie. I do still feel like he has another level to get to, and hopefully he can reach that. But at least he's currently working on it. So I'll give him that. I'm appreciative of that. He could, he could have said, "Hey, this is what I'm going to be. If it's good enough for the Dolphins, it's good enough for me." But he hasn't taken that attitude. He has not taken that attitude. He has taken the road of, let's do more. Let's do more. Let's be better. Let me be better so that this team is better. And I could literally sit here for the next hour and tell you a story and a tell about how great this young man could be. But I feel like some of you guys would probably hate me for that. Some of you would hate me for that. And it's okay. It's okay. He's not for everybody, but he's my quarterback. He's, you know what, word of mouth? You know what, word of mouth? You don't have to hate so much. You don't have to hate so much. Because you know what? You know what the beautiful thing about it is that when Tua proves all of you doubters wrong, there will be crow. There will be crow. And the crow will be had. And I'm just going to sit back, smile with a little cafecito, um, maybe play the Dolphins fight song, and relax. And relax and enjoy the blissfulness of having to hear every single person who hated on this kid, sorry, young man, have to now sing his praises. And it will be a beautiful, glorious day. I promise you. I promise you. It will be a day to when you guys have to acknowledge his greatness. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. Because there'll be nothing you can say other than I was wrong. I love him. And when I hear you guys say that's my quarterback, I'm going to play the TO meme consistently on my timeline for a 24-hour stretch of all of you guys voiceover on it though. I will find a way to do it. It will be beautiful. I will be so petty. I will be so petty that day. I will be the pettiest person that day. And it is what it is. Okay. Is special teams concerning? No, I'm not concerned with special teams. at all. I'm just going by what you guys are saying in the chat. I trust our kicker. The punter is going to be what the punter is. Hopefully, we're not punting that much, but hey, we'll see. Um, and with the new rules of kick returns, hopefully, with all the speed that we have on this team, one of them goes back there. I don't want to see Javon Holland returning kicks when you have Devon Achan and Jalen Waddle. And I don't know who that random kid was on the practice squad that Tyreek said was not to be, rude, but he said the white boy on the practice squad that had all the speed. Man, put Tyreek back there. He could put whatever speed is back there. One of our positional groups should be back there. I don't want to see a cornerback back there. I don't. They're not supposed to know how to read gaps and blocking patterns and stuff like that. No, put someone back there that knows and understands the flow of that. Like, what are we doing here? And you give them basically a head start because they can't come off the line until the guy catches it. Like, what are we doing here? I'm not concerned about special teams at all this year. I understand that we want to go back to the Bills game where we gave up that crazy punt return. But for the most part, I think we were solid. We weren't giving up kick returns. We weren't giving up crazy field position. For the most part, Sanders was kicking it out the end zone. So why would I be concerned about our special teams?
Oh, sorry. That was a.
Burial should not be back there. I would be. I don't want Burials back there on kick returns. I don't.
What did
I
I walk into?
Oh no. Well, first of all, we went into two because I wanted to do it before you got back because I didn't want to hear your level of concern. So I went on my little rant of how I love Tua, basically.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
that's cool.
and then someone put special teams in there, and I said I wasn't concerned about special teams at all. But
So,
I
wait,
don't.
so
There's a better option than Burials. Like I don't want Burials doing our kick returns, and I know that's. Oh, he's a specialist. Specialized in what? What did he bring last year to our special teams? We could have done without him, like literally. He's back.
what?
Miss Phins.
Barrios is one of the most consequential players in his
Miss
team.
Phins.
Did you
Miss
not look at this man?
Miss Phins.
Amazingly
Miss
great.
Phins. I did not
That's
feel
what
his
I need.
impact at all last year. And if you think that did you feel his impact last year?
I felt
No.
something
What did you feel? That he's
that
from
he
the
was a
U?
great, that he's a great
Mm,
teammate,
yeah.
and he's got great leadership skills.
Man,
And
look,
every year, he's developing and getting better at his skill set. That's what I learned.
seriously. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Man, listen, you got a chance to have okay, I'll ask you this. If you could have
Wait a
Devon,
minute. Did you really have all these other conversations with the and
that's
still
it's only these two. It's only these two. I promise you.
Barrios?
If you could have Devon or Burials back there, who do you want?
Devon who?
HN.
Barrios, because I'm not trying to have Achan get injured.
Oh my gosh. It's a part of the game. How often do you see kick returners get hurt? Like that is so horrible. How often do we see a kick returner or a
Did
punt
you not
returner get
ask me
hurt in
the
the league?
question? Don't be mad after I answer the
But
question.
no, I'm following that up with another question. How often do you see them get hurt on a play?
Every week.
You're wilding.
Every week.
Name
One of
one.
them
Okay. You
was
know what?
dropped.
You know what? Name one. Name one kick returner
Every
last year
week.
that got hurt on a kick return.
Every week.
Name one. It does not happen.
It does happen.
It does not happen.
It does
Barrios
happen.
Barrios was a glorified player out there. Oh, we're getting a kick return specialist. No, we didn't. Ted Ginn did better at punt returns and kick returns than him. Kenyon Drake did better than Barrios. Come on, like no. No, there was not one play or one return where I say, you know what? Barrios flipped the field. Absolutely not. It was fair catch after fair catch. Okay, man, get out of here. Personally, I didn't even want Barrios back on this team, but I understand we need depth and all that in the wide receiver room. But
You sound like a hater to me. You
man,
sound like
listen,
a hater.
I
All
listen.
I
I
know is
can.
that he's been developing every single year. His leadership skill has been getting better every single year. And you sound like a straight hater.
Wow,
If you know,
wow,
you know.
yo, stop,
Why? Why? Can't
stop,
stop, won't stop.
stop, stop, stop. Okay, catch you a question. Okay,
Oh, you don't ask me
if
questions.
Barrios were to be cut, right? If you
Mm-hmm.
were to be cut,
I'd be
would it
upset.
would you would be upset?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How upset?
Mm.
How upset? Honestly,
I'd
this,
be upset
this is
if you don't
hilarious.
have somebody that's an actual, like, if you're not gonna actually super upgrade the position, then get out of here.
Miss Fins, and I say this respectfully.
Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We've had a great episode of. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there.
No, once again, you put me in back you put me backstage, and it's cool because a lot of people don't want to hear it. I personally do not see the impact
I understand what you mean.
of burials.
I understand what you mean. Can we get more out of that position? And then the answer is yeah, of course we can. Will we? That's on McDaniel. Now, this is a new special teams opportunity that we have right now where they're changing the rules for it. And I think that with his skill sets will actually end up being good for us.
And what skill set is that?
Looking good. Leadership skills and
What?
really developing
Looking good? What? Looking good?
and developing
Do
every
you
single
want to know why he
year.
looks good? Because his uniform is white after every game. What does
That's
that tell
not
you?
true.
What
Put
does
him in a
that tell you?
slot, and
You know
that's
what? You know what?
you
Those
know.
one or two
You
plays that he
sound like
gets on
a hater.
offense where he
You sound like
slides.
a hater.
I'm not. I am
A
sounding like
hater.
someone
Like a hater.
who is truly
Sound like
disappointed.
a hater. And
No,
you
I'm truly disappointed in what we got from Braxton Berrios. And if you're not disappointed from all the hype that was surrounded, oh my gosh, he was special team. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Listen, we're starting from the 25. Unless it's a punt. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I think the new rules where you're not allowed to kick it out the end zone. I think it has to be in play. Maybe we'll get to see more. Maybe we'll get to actually see him utilize his legs. How about that? How about
we
that?
won't know. We won't know until we allow him to be on the field so he can continue to develop his skills. That's all I gotta say.
What skill? The man
You're
he
a
returned.
hater.
He returned what? 3 punts for the
You're a
Jets
hater. You're a hater.
for touchdowns, and now he's a
You're
specialist.
a hater.
Nope.
Anyways,
Nope.
continue. What was the other person that you talked about?
We can move on from that.
What was the
So,
other person?
huh?
What was the other
We don't
person?
have to circle back to that
What was
person.
the other person?
What other person? We're talking about Devon Achan.
No, 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 no. When I was off,
Yeah, when you were off.
you said you spoke about two guys, Braxton Berries and whom? Ladies and gentlemen, please fill me in. Who was the other person she talked about? Hmm?
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to do that. You don't want to do that, ladies and
Hmm?
gentlemen. We're going to move on to
No, no,
another.
no, 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 no.
No, I feel
You're
like
not just gonna come
I feel like
here.
we should move forward, not backwards. Forward, not
So
backwards.
I'm not gonna get an opportunity to do the survey?
You had someone at your door.
I did.
You did. So, let's go. You want to go to the next group?
I wanna know who it was.
Two,
It was who?
two,
Who?
two,
Hmm.
two,
Who?
two, 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 two.
Tu Tua?
Yeah, it was Tua. It was yeah, yeah. It was Tua.
Ladies and gentlemen, tell me how she was. QB1 Miss Phins Tua.
Yo, I heard that.
Wow, he put his chest in this one. Oh snap! Wait a minute. So, what was your answer? Extremely concerned. What was your answer?
What? See, look, I am so glad people agreed with me about Braxton Berrios.
But man, we pushed past facts and barriers. We already had that discussion. What is it? What's up, Adam? Welcome. Um, what about Tua? What was your answer for Tua?
Um, just slightly concerned. Not concerned at all.
And
But just
what brings this about your person?
what?
The slight concern?
The slight concern. Oh, I said, every year he seems to be improving, but we don't know where that peak is. We don't know when that's going to plateau. So
You don't know where his peak is? You don't want to see him plateau? Is that what it is?
no, I didn't say I don't want to see him plateau. I said we don't know where that is because each and every year so far he has been improving.
Oh,
So
back.
we don't know when he is going to basically. I don't like to use the word prime because I don't think he has entered a primeness yet. Um, but you don't know when it gets to the point where
So
there
you're
is going
gonna
to be no
film
more.
us eating crow? Is that what you said? Is that what she said with her mouth?
No, what I said was, and
Wow.
where the mouth took this out of context. I said verbatim, when Tua proves that he is great and that he is like a really good quarterback, right? And he's won over this fan base. I am going to take all the voiceovers of all the people who hated on him when they're saying that's my quarterback, of them
Yourself
praising.
included.
Yeah, excuse me.
You heard me.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. But I was going to use the TO meme. Where it's like that's my quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But I was going to have everybody else's voice over that. I don't know what you're talking about. I have been nothing but a Tua
Hey, what's
supporter.
up, Tony?
I've been nothing but a Tua supporter for the last 10 years of my life. I have
You know what?
been.
I believe that. I believe that.
I
I believe that.
I'm I I don't I don't recall a period in time where. Now my dad said there was a time where I wasn't happy with Tua. Allegedly, there might have been a period where I was frustrated. There might have been a period where I was misguided. I was misguided
What
by
tool for you?
some of his play on the field. But when I remembered who I was and who
That
I am.
one freaking play. Let
Huh?
me stop.
No, listen. I listen. You know what? You know what? No, because I mean everyone after not this Tennessee game, but the last time he played Tennessee in the cold, and he was just like, yeah, I was frustrated. There's clips of it. I was on TD Phins talk saying the man had the yips. It's documented. Said he forgot how to throw the football. It's documented.
Listen,
That's
unlike
it's
you, see,
documented. But
I can
now
stand. I can stand
I stand on to it.
every word I've ever said about the young man.
You don't think I stand on everything I said about him?
I don't think you want me to. answer that question.
I
So I'm gonna go
stand
ahead and say
on
what I always
everything. Okay, what's one thing I don't stand
Tua
on?
Tagovailoa has the skill set, in my opinion, to get it done. I could want it. We can want it as fans. The only person that can make the difference is him. When he does great, I'm gonna say woo woo. Let's get her done. And when he needs to work on something, I'm gonna call it out because unlike other people, I want my quarterback to succeed, and I'm not afraid to call him out. I even told him to his face,
To his face.
over under 40 touchdowns this season.
He
And
said
you know
over.
what he said?
He said over.
Over 40. And I said, heck yeah, we
Exactly. That's
high. And I was, let's go. Let's
over.
go.
Let's
So,
go.
yes,
Wait a minute.
that's what
That's
we're expecting.
of course. Of course. Man, listen, I will say this because,
So, when it comes to Tua Tagovailoa,
hmm
I'm still going to be somewhat concerned. And yes, this
um,
is
somewhat,
somewhat concerned. Why
somewhat.
somewhat concerned? Because I'm still waiting for him to continue to develop. I am still going to call him out when he still needs to get better at whatever situation may be. I'm always going to be concerned about his health. But if he continues to do what I see him projecting and doing, then this is exactly the trajectory that we should be at and getting better and having that franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I'm gonna be chilling with my cafecito, um, watching Tua play this year. That's all I'm gonna say. And I understand you're a little bit
Because
more
you're a
concerned than
hater.
me. You're a little bit more
Mm,
concerned than me. That's fine. Hey, I feel like everyone is entitled to their level of concern, and it's
yeah,
cool.
agreed.
Okay. All right. So since they put it in the chat, let's get to it. Chris Greer,
Am I concerned?
you don't
Yes.
look concerned. I was about to say your face didn't show concern, and you know how to be like, do I look concerned? Like it.
Well, this is the thing
This
when
is the thing.
when you're used to having to you know be on stage and stuff. It's very natural to have a very neutral
Hmm.
demeanor about you,
Yeah.
as to not give away for or against. Now, in this particular instance, I will say that when it comes to my GM, Chris Greer, because I've learned from my GM how his tendencies tend to be. Ladies and gentlemen, why would I be concerned when I already expect him to Greer this draft?
Greer this draft.
He's gonna Greer this draft, so I'm not concerned at all.
What if he doesn't Greer the draft?
Then that means we all winning.
Okay. So for people who don't understand what Greer the draft means, can you please put that? Can you put that into context?
Well, I think that it's very, very it's very noticeable
Mm-hmm.
where we lack in this team. Now,
Okay.
some people will say you might be more concerned than we are.
Right.
Um, but at the end of the day, with what we lost this offseason, to gain back that kind of level of skill set, it's going to be very tough for every team, no matter what team it is. But one thing that I found is that in every draft Chris Greer has had, he'll maybe get one player that we might be able to get started. But in the last, tell me which player, excuse me, we've drafted. I'm not talking about UDFAs. We've drafted, besides, and the only two I can think of, yeah, it's only four players that I can think of out of 25 players he's drafted within the last 6 years. 30 players he's drafted. Four are actually still in this team, and that's only because they're in a rookie contract. So
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. For me, Greering a draft or Greer is going to Greer. Um, there's obviously a best player available that we should obviously take. Obviously, it's just obvious. Just take that take and
whatever we think we should draft, he won't. Remember
but
this
that's
when we're drafting tomorrow.
here's the thing. I'm not going to pretend like I am just like this crazy expert or I know how to do the job better than the scouts or Chris Gear because obviously I don't. It's not my area of expertise. I'm not going to sit here and act like the work that they've done.
Oh my god, I almost called you something, and thank God I didn't because
What were you going to? Oh Lord, now I'm
it
scared.
would, it would not have been good. Would
What?
not have been good. But continue, because I almost called you someone else's name, and
Oh, someone else's. Oh Lord Jesus. I can only guess. I can only put two and two together. I think. But at least it was someone
continue.
else's name and not out of my name. Cool, let's go with that. Um, and then like out of nowhere, it's like who? In the great words of Lewis and the wolves of the community, who? So it's who's those who players that I think of when I think Chris Greer is going to Chris Greer draft. If I'm being 100% honest, so
Again, players that we think we should get, we don't.
now
And then those stud players that end up coming out of that third, fourth round. Interesting. What rounds don't we have, Bigson? Where most of the gems tend to be? The third and fourth round. Like,
I,
we're already starting out with else in this draft, but
I have a question. I have a question. I have a question, and I guess it leads into the draft. Is it more important to get the best player available or to get the position of need?
it
If like
depends on
say if the best player available,
depends on what you're looking like if you're in a window or not.
if you're in a window of like of Super Bowl window, we're talking about that window.
Mhm.
So if you're in a Super Bowl window, what's more important to you?
For me,
Hmm.
I'm gonna look for the best player available that I need.
Best player available that you need.
Now, if it's let's say like the O line, one good thing about the O line, most of the guys that play O line tend to be able to play multiple positions. So if I have a need in the O line, for example, then I feel good going BPA because if it's a lineman, because more than likely I'm able to go ahead and switch out the players to try to maximize that line. But in other positional for other positional groups, it depends. I mean, it's great. You can get the best player available. That's fine. But if your best player available is a punter, I don't know if that's what I'm gonna be getting.
I don't think a punter is ever the best player available.
Just saying.
I don't. I don't. I don't.
Just saying. But what do you think?
What do
Do
I
you
think
go
about what?
best player available or position of need?
You know what? I would say this. The old me,
No, Miss Fins, that's how you reach.
the old me would have definitely said, go out
Position of
and
need.
position of need. Now, with
Best
what
player
with what
available.
with what I want, and you know what? And this is why I miss like the old training camp days where you had to sit and worry about maybe someone tearing the ACL or breaking something because it was such a level of competition and the hitting was there. Now I get it, you want to have your players and stuff available, but man, I think this softness has somewhat like if I was the Miami
Excuse
Dolphins,
you, ma'am. What do you mean?
if
These
I
are
was, you know what I would do if I was the
those
Miami Dolphins.
athletic
You know what? You know
athletes
what? You want
who
to you want a
go
hot take?
find
You
their
want to you
athletic selves and skill set.
you
They're
want a
so
hot
much
take?
faster.
The Miami Dolphins should be doing nothing but practicing in the hot heat every single day. You should not be going inside to practice. I don't care. Tough it out. You want a hot take? Tough it out.
They
That's my.
do draft practice outside
They also go inside where it's
if
nice
it's
and
raining.
AC'd. Yeah,
If it's
in
raining.
the AC, and they run plays in there. No, no,
If
no, no,
it's
no,
raining.
no, 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 no. When no, 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 no. I'm talking about when they're doing walkthroughs and all that type of stuff. No inside. I don't care if it is raining. I don't care if it is a hurricane because hurricane season is about to be upon us. Everyone, stay
June
safe.
1st, stay safe. Grab all your stuff now. Be proactive. Don't be like these last minute people, please. And for the love of God, do
For the love.
not hoard the toilet paper. We should know by now you don't need that much. Sorry, continue.
That sounded personal, man. Stay out. Stay outside in that heat at all cost.
Thank you, word of mouth. You took exactly what I was going to say. They run plays inside so no drones steal their plays. Exactly.
Oh my! So no drones steal their place. Okay, so what is tape again?
I was going to,
What
every
is
time
tape?
I
What
hear,
is what is tape? What is
I always
tape?
think I'm like, but don't they also watch the same game we watch? You don't even need tape. You just watch CBS and record it. Like literally, like that's it.
What is
The
what
old
is
22 used to be VHS,
VHS?
press record,
Yes,
and you rewatch that
yes.
puppy over and over again. Now you gotta wait till they go to Canada or some other countries and then they bring it over here. Like, come on, man.
I understand. That was word of mouth. I understand word of mouth's point. I understand. I do not want to negate it. I am talking about the pleasantries. The pleasantries
I'm sorry, but
that they get now.
Michelle,
No,
Michelle came right swinging the home run. My lord,
man.
Bill
I know what the
Belichick.
crazy thing about it is he, if people think
She's
that
not wrong
Belichick,
though.
here's the thing: if people think Belichick is the only one to do that, he's the only one to
They
get
all do it.
caught.
Yeah,
He's the
they all
one
do
to
it.
get. He's the one to get caught, and it was such a big thing because the Patriots were in a dynasty at the time. But if he
And no
thinks
one
that's the,
cares now. They cheat, steal, deflate, and no one cares because they
I
won six.
prom there are people in the stands with Dolphins gear on, and you're thinking you're high fiving someone who's the greatest fan, and they're documenting the plays. There's someone at training camp sitting next to you or in the section across from you that is out there documenting plays. For all that, don't have nothing open. Don't have nothing open.
But they have drones now.
Don't have anything open. Don't.
What are the
Are
drones
we
gonna
are we
do?
the only team that practices outside? No. So like let's not act like we're doing something that no other team. All the teams practice outside. They all have an outdoor facility and an indoor facility. All I'm saying is that maybe if they put a little bit more blood, sweat, and tears into this thing, January won't January as much? I don't know. I don't know. We haven't had an answer for 20 years. We haven't had an answer for 20 years. 20, 24 years. We haven't had an answer. So maybe, just maybe, try something new.
Why do you have to
Take away,
dagger?
take away all
Why
the
you gotta
pleasantries.
dagger
Listen,
people like
they're already making millions of dollars. Take away the pleasantries of football. You really want it? Let's see it.
it's
You
the
going
CBA. That's
what
what
what happened
they
to two a
agreed.
days?
They
What
can only
happened
have
to three a
because they
days?
can
The
only have
NFLPA,
they
the
can only
NFLPA, the
they can only
NFLPA took that away from us. Oh, they broke a finger. We can't have them. We can't have them with pads on. Bro, you man, get out of here. Get out of here. It's it's baffling to me. It's baffling to me. It's all pleasantries. You're gonna make $1 million. You're gonna do a little walkthrough. You're gonna run this. Oh, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run a route. Open. Man, get out of here. Nah, put hands on them. Put hands on these receivers. Tyreek's getting thrown to the ground. Thrown to the ground. Maybe if Jalen Ramsey was putting hands on him, and I get it, he was out in training camp, but maybe if X was over there putting hands on him, maybe Karen Cole was over there putting hands on him, he would have been a little bit tougher, not getting thrown to the ground in one of the most important games of being a fan. Oh my gosh. That's like the we're gonna throw a ball into a bucket. Man, you out here wasting our time. You out here really wasting our time. Practice. Like actually practice. Oh, we can't hit them because we don't want to get them hurt. Well, what happens when they get hit in the game? They get hurt. Maybe if you go back to when they were actually getting hit and their body could withstand it, because it's already built up the tolerance to it, we're not worried about that. Man, can we end the stream? Because I'm really about to get mad. I'm really about to get mad at this team. All this speed, all this finesse. They need to be punched in their mouth a lot more, because then maybe they'll start punching back. Maybe they'll start punching back, and that's what we need. Hopefully, Anthony Weaver brings in an identity of we will not be punched in the mouth. We will not be made a mockery of, because what happened in Baltimore. I gotta go because I'm feeling the old Finsanity come back out, and
what do
I
you
don't want,
mean?
I don't want to go, I don't want to go back to that person. I have reached a place of zen and peace when it comes to this team.
But it's not there's
Of it's
nothing
no, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and I'm
but
not gonna allow this.
insanity.
Nah, I'm not
Insanity.
gonna let this team get me frustrated. Nah,
Insanity.
I'm gonna
We
go
are
back.
zen right now. We're
I'm gonna
zen.
go back. I'm
What are
gonna
you
go
talking
back.
about? We're
I'm going
zen.
to go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm not. I'm gonna go back to the blue pill fan that I want to be. Let it be.
You're gonna go
Let,
back to the Matrix?
I'm going back to the Matrix. I'm going back into the Matrix because to consistently,
Let me try to say
whether
this properly. Turn up insanity.
nah, nah, man. It's always they always get you when you least expect it. You ever realize that they always seem to, just when you think it's comfortable to come outside, when you think it's comfortable to come outside, and nah, they do something that's so bad. It is so bad, and you be like, what team is this? What? It's night and day. It's night and day, and they always wait to when your hopes is the highest. Man, listen. You
Hey,
know what,
listen,
me, Miss Fins, Miss
don't be
Fins,
mad. Don't be
Miss
mad.
Fins. Like, be
Okay.
honest. Me and you were talking about a home playoff game, trying to figure out how to get tickets for it.
Oh yeah. I
All
mean,
that work, all
like
that
for real.
research, all
Which
that
by
work
the
and
way, I
research for
got your
what?
look, I got it for you. Read it, read it.
Oh, thank you. That
You're
makes
welcome.
me happy. That makes me happy.
Yeah, we're gonna use it again. So
And we didn't
just
get through everything, but yeah, that's
yeah, we're gonna have to redo this again.
it's as if they have like a metric meter, like a personal person that measures the hopes of the fan base, and they know at the exact
Listen,
moment.
listen, listen,
The
listen, listen.
exact moment to just
But
say,
people for expect us. But people forget, ladies and gentlemen, that the NFL is an entertainment organization like the
uh,
WWE,
yeah,
World. I still call it WWF, the World Wrestling Federation. Okay,
yeah, I
so
remember that.
just like them, the NFL is just a bunch of dudes with a couple pads pretending to be hitting each other and collecting checks for 3 months of work. So, guys, are we? But if I say what you just said, which I have said what you just said, I'm just
You
a
have.
hater. I've said that millions of times.
I'm not a hater.
Yeah, I'm a defense. But this is the thing. Why does it have to be Coach Weaver?
Huh?
Why does that? Why our defense is always our defense is always pretty good. Our defense is it's actually I get it.
What
They
I'm
get
saying,
more. I get what you're saying.
I'm
My
saying
thing is, what does that
bringing in a
mean?
toughness early to
We
where it's where
just
to
got rid of Vic Fangio because
right.
he was too old school. Now let me tell you
Mm,
something, Coach
Miss,
Weaver.
not. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Coach Weaver, okay,
Uh huh.
whom I personally had a great conversation with and met. Coach Weaver,
Uh huh.
this man's arms, my lord. When I say this man has nothing but biceps, I mean nothing but biceps.
Shout out to the smile too.
Right? He's
Shout
awesome. His wife is also amazing as well.
out to
But
her.
seriously,
I'm talking about early, like in training camp. Like bring such a toughness that it causes the offense to respond. Like I get it. Oh, the
here's
offense
the
won
toughness.
today.
Right
The
there.
the
There's
the,
the
the
toughness.
offense won today. The defense won today. Man, who got a broken nose?
I mean,
Who
they
like
can't handle the truth. And we're about to play these teams.
oh this
And
player's
you
gonna
got
sit up.
mad at me when I said we were going. What did I say?
You said like you said what? No, you said like 12 wins or something.
No, I didn't. I was like 7 and I gave us like 11 losses.
You
I'm like
uh
L L
hell.
L. I'm like, but this is the thing. They don't want that no more. And this is just across all leagues. Look at the basketball.
There's no more
The
there's no more right.
basketball. You can't even handshake. Check. You just look at a player, you're getting a technical. You say something, you're getting ejected from the game. Are you kidding me? We're trying to protect the health of the players. Okay, cool. I'm all for that. Safety first. Safety first, you know? But please.
Man, bump that safety first nonsense. And it, ain't nobody paying you millions of dollars to say I can't play today because my toe hurt.
I guess
There is
they are.
there
I
there
guess
there
we are to
there is a
long arms
man
them.
out there right now with a hurt toe that has to go clock in and do that shift. And you getting paid millions of dollars. Oh, my toe hurts. I can't go out there and run. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Superfish. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you.
Larry Zonka used to play and get his nose broken. The game has changed substantially.
And I
And
get wanting
you know,
scoring.
I'm all
I get
for
it.
you.
I get wanting scoring and all that type of stuff and playmakers
It's
and
all
all that.
about fantasy. That's all it
I
is.
get
That's all
it.
it
I
is.
get it. I absolutely get it.
You and I are true football fans. We're not just run of
Man,
the mill, just got here yesterday kind of fan, which there's nothing wrong with those.
let safeties be
We,
safe
we,
again.
but come on, man.
You want to know what the greatest? I heard a story and I loved it. Right, and Reggie Wayne told it, and it's about one of the most beloved players to ever play. Right, and this is in a Pro Bowl game, a Pro
Hmm.
Bowl game, and he said he let up because he saw Sean Taylor right there, and Sean Taylor said to him, "You lucky, I love you," and this is in a Pro Bowl game. then proceeded to knock out the punter. And the punter went and dapped him up like, good hit. What happened? Like, what happened? Like,
Because let me explain to you what it is.
I know what
They
it
want the flashiness because that's what sells.
is. Yeah.
People
You don't
can't
even have to
keep
be a big
the
receiver anymore.
reality,
That's crazy.
and everybody's buddies. I'm
Yeah.
your friend. I'm your friend. Come play with me.
Remember when
Get the hell out of here, bro.
Steve Smith was considered
Look
undersized,
at
but he
this.
just
Look,
had a
this is how he's
toughness.
saying when it
He
comes
just
to that
had a
stupid topic.
toughness.
This is how
Man.
mad it gets me every time. This garbage of we're all friends. Can we all just be? No, we cannot.
Well,
Can
one
we
can't
all
play
want to
because his
murder
ankle's
each
hurt.
other when you're on
If you don't shoot,
or
if you
on
don't
the
shoot that
court?
ankle up with some
You
lidocaine,
don't talk to me. Don't look at me. I don't know you. Don't bring your family around. We are not friends.
if it is not broke, let me stop. Man, listen. Oh,
Are you kidding me? Nowadays,
well,
everybody.
granted. Well, there's the thing. You can't make them drug addicts anymore. Back in the day, you just used to shoot them up, numb it up.
First of all, this is a family-friendly channel, my lord. Can we
Okay,
not?
okay. Sorry, kids. Medically, they are no longer allowed to numb the pain the way they used to because of the long-term effects that it caused players.
Exactly. Safety first. I'm all for that.
Man,
And
all
this is
right.
the problem. It's the buddy system. Yeah.
I don't think it's buddy system.
I can't. I can't be friends with everybody.
I don't think it's a buddy system. I don't think it's a buddy system. I think that if the defense was allowed to play that way, because remember, there's so many handicaps on how a defense can tackle and hit and where they can hit. It's not as free. It looks buddy.
You might as well just let them make it flag football. That's what they want.
Man, you know what I want?
That's what they
I
want.
just one game, just one game. I just want to see one player get the wind knocked out of them. Just one. We don't even get that anymore. I
We've
remember
already seen that. Did that not happen to us?
no, no,
Hmm?
no. Who? Who?
I don't
You
need to
talking about
say.
Waddle? He wasn't hit. He wasn't hit where he's
That's
supposed to
not
be
who I'm
hit.
talking about.
Talking about?
You know who I'm talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking
I
about.
don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, you want to dance? This dance,
I don't know who you're talking about. No, I honestly don't know who you're talking about. Like I'm not even joking.
ma'am. Did he not
Ma'am.
get ambulanced?
Who? Who?
I'm not gonna say it. If you really don't know them, I'm
I
not.
I really don't
Anyways, we've already seen
know.
that. You know
You
what? Although
are,
I absolutely hate him
are you
and I mean passionately dislike him, Matt Milano semi plays old school. I can't stand him. I still think he's dirty. But Matt Milano, he semi plays old school. Can we bring back the bull in the China shop named
yeah.
Richie Incognito? Can we bring them back?
Isn't he retired? She's still playing?
Yes,
I
but
don't know if he officially retired yet.
we need someone like that. We need someone that can just
Yeah.
pile through.
Man. It's crazy when the coaches gotta tell you to toughen up a player. And that's
You can't talk to people like that.
and then you're the
Insanity
the
anymore.
scapegoat. I mean,
You can't talk to people like that anymore. Okay.
uh, you can't. All right, I gotta go. I gotta
No.
go. I gotta go take that blue pill.
Yo, take a look
I
at
don't need
that
two and
real quick.
nine coming after me.
I'm not gonna highlight it, but ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do another episode of what in the survey. I just it was hot takes today. I'm just it's too much to change it, and so I'm not gonna change it. But we will continue it. We've got it all. We'll set it up. It'll be fun. We'll do what in the survey. And yeah, tomorrow is draft day. I'll probably do a final draft tomorrow morning. Just me in and out. And kind of get you guys to see it here, and hopefully leave that there. And then tomorrow I won't be going to, if they would have done it at the stadium, I would have gone to the draft party. But they're doing it in Biscayne Bay, and that's too far. Can't stand the traffic. It's ridiculous. So I'm just not.
Yeah.
But stay in the back for a second because I gotta talk to you about something. But ladies and
I
gentlemen,
have to actually go. Is it like on a scale of 1 to 10?
it's a two.
It's
It's
a
a
two.
really quick. It's really quick.
It's really quick. All right. Last
Let
thoughts.
me end this. Yeah, final thoughts, guys. Thank you for coming through. You got a bonus show today because I really was not about to do. I was really trying to like rest, but it is what it is. I'm here for the fans. So there you go. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. You can catch with Phins. Appreciate everybody from Twitter and Twitch. Guys, hit that like button, share, subscribe, let everybody else know we are live. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, guys, for coming through. You guys literally are the best. I appreciate all you guys. And remember, it's
To
joy time.
expect us. To expect us.
We doing it. Hot takes. Take care. Bye bye.